Hi there, my name's Jakeyjuice, and I'm going to tell you a little thing or two about Nuzlocking. Nuzlocking is when you give yourself a series of self-enforced rules designed to make the video game you're playing harder. This was seen in a lot of mainline Pokemon games because people figured they were too easy. They all revolve around the same basic rule sets, which could be seen invention of the first Nuzlocke, which is the restriction of the units at your command, a permadeath, and an attachment to your units that makes it so when they die, it hurts even more. So what am I doing? What am I doing here? What am I doing talking to you about Nuzlocks? Well, I'm doing a Fossil Fighters Nuzlocke. The Fossil Fighters Juicelocke. As far as I am aware, I am inventing these rules from nothing. Well, not from nothing. I'm inventing them based on other Nuzlockes, but I will be inventing these rules for a new challenge that I'm dubbing the Juicelocke. It will be harder than the last Nuzlocke I did, because the last Nuzlocke I did was not very hard. So, mandatory rules. In order to participate in a Juicelocke, in order to say that you did a Juicelocke, you must follow these rules. 1. You can only clean the fossils you get the very first time you get into a dig site or a specific subzone. You may only clean those fossils. When you go back to a zone, every chapter, you may go back to the zones that you have previously unlocked and dig up and fill your case with fossils again, but you cannot clean them if you have been to that zone before. So this means that in Chapter 2, when you go to Knotwood Forest, you are allowed to dig up as many fossils as you can, take them back and clean them. And then when you come back and you get to the Dig-a-Dig-a-Mid, since it's your first time in the Dig-a-Dig-a-Mid, you can dig those up, clean them too. But when you go back to Greenhorn Plains, you are allowed to dig up fossils, but you cannot clean them. Rule number 3, you cannot use donation points, buy fossils in the shops, or get them from any other means, with the exception of the one that they give you or your favorite dinosaur. Rule number 4, once a Vivosaur hits level 8, it cannot be used again into the post-game. And the goal of the run is to beat every major fight in the post-game and beat Gunash too. 2 optional rules. If the game is if you think this is still a little too easy, then your one free not dug up fossil should be one that you can't get until the post-game. Your favorite dino should be something like the T-Rex, or the big purple one whose name I can't remember, or the pink one. It shouldn't be Jakeyjuice or Lexo, which you can get in Chapter 2. If this is too hard, and you find yourself with just literally no Vivosaurs because you're unlucky and you're not digging up enough heads, each Vivosaur can have up to 3 lives. I'm going to be playing it to where they all only have 1 life. Unless I fail this a lot, in which case then I might change my tune a little bit. Again, the run ends in a loss if all 3 Vivosaurs in a battle faint. Basically, if you lose a fight, with the exception of the scripted one, you cannot say that you won. However, the scripted loss, that Vivosaur counts as being dead. Sorry. For your own sanity, allow yourself to use the cleaning hack. Just get the action replay code, let it automatically clean every fossil to 100%. I promise you, you are going to need every point you can get, because there's nothing like fighting the Chapter 4 boss, level up battle boss, with a level 3 Spinax. So, let's get into it, shall we? Welcome to the Juicelocke. Yes, I am a Maiasaur. I am into it. So all that does is 2 things. 1, it makes me pink, which looks great on me. Let me be fully honest. I look great with the volume here, because I'm assuming you're having a hard time hearing me over the absolute blast in music. After you beat the first boss, or the tutorial boss, they give you a fossil rock based on your favorite Vivosaur. And what this does is it gives you 1 free fossil rock, which you're allowed to take for this run. You're allowed to take it because elsewise you're just gonna have to hold. It's just gonna take up a space in your cleaning kit. And it's almost lost my mind. It's never the head, so it's not going to give you an extra Vivosaur. So by choosing one of the post-game, you guarantee that you're not going to get an overpowered Vivosaur early in the game, like a Jakeyjuice or a Lexo. I don't think the microphone. I don't think the microphone works in this. So this is why I recommend using the cleaning hack. The way Vivosaurs work when they level up is when you clean them on a scale of 50 to 100 is how many points they get in their EXP. Each level is 50 points. So if you fully clean just the head, you'll start with a level 2 Vivisaur. And then if you get a second body part, you'll end up with a level 4 Vivisaur. But since we're not allowed to revive that many parts, more likely than not, you're not going to be unlocking bodies and legs and heads. You're just going to be getting one piece, maybe two if you're lucky. So, by using the cleaning hack, you can guarantee that you're starting with at least a level 2 Vivisaur, which in late game is completely unusable. But you can at least grind it up through random battles to get a higher level, but you don't really get stats unless you have body parts. So by giving yourself the maximum clean on the 2 body parts you have, you guarantee yourself at least an amount of stats as possible. And here it is, our first guy, our biggest boy, Spinax, arguably one of the best Vivisaurs in the game. Undoubtedly the Vivisaur that will carry your run if treated properly. These first couple of fights are more or less impossible to lose, and I'm just going to completely sprint through it. Tutorials, they're tutorials, you know. You win some, you lose some. If you lose in the tutorial, it's probably because you physically don't know how to play the game. But considering you only have Spinax Bite, which can always two-shot this guy's Stiggy, you're literally fine. Alright, our first dig site. A few things you're gonna think about. Since you're only allowed to dig up a certain amount of fossils, you're not going to be cleaning and selling jewel rocks because you want to make sure that you are reviving Vivisaurs so you have team members to use in combat. So how are you going to make money? Well, that's where going back to the dig sites you've already been to works. Once you go back to a dig site, you can sell the fossil rocks for, I think, 100 gold each, which you can use to sell and upgrade your kit, you're not going to upgrade your cleaning tools, don't bother, you have a cheat on for it, don't worry about that. You can upgrade your chips, your case, and your sonar, so when you go to a new zone, there's less rocks, which take up fossil spawns, you have a bigger space, you can carry more, and you have more potential fossil rocks, so you can wedge your gambits on getting maybe a third or even a fourth fossil for a Vivisaur. Keep in mind, if you get all 4 pieces to a Vivisaur, it will be level 8 and you're not going to be able to use it till the post game. So maybe hold off on getting that last chip until you're real close to the end of the game. So this is legally the first time we're at the zone. So this new fossil rock is the only fossil rock we're going to be able to clean from this area. Luckily it's scripted, so it makes, like, it's the only one you can get. Because you can only get Spinax head and Shan head here, so there's no point in staying and wasting your time. And it doesn't matter. Nothing matters. You fight and you punch him in the teeth until he goes down. We unlock the first real dig site. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into... That's not the right button. I'm sorry, I've lied to you. We're going to do this. We're going to come into here, we're going to go to our fossils, and we're going to take this and we're going to throw it away. Because we can't sell it yet. And there's no point clogging our inventory with fossils we cannot clean and cannot sell. So we're going to go to Great Horn Plains and we're going to dig up 8 fossil rocks. And we're going to clean them. And we're going to hope we can make a somewhat decent team with them. Because if we can't, well, boy oh boy, is that going to be tricky for us. Here is our haul from our first trip to Greenhorn Plains. That looks to be 4, 5 unique fossil types, which I believe the only new fossils you can actually get are V-Raptor and Goyle, and then the legs, or the secondary fossil of V-Raptor, Goyle, Spinax, and Shan. So there should only be 4 new fossils for us to get. No, there's 6 new fossils. So we did not get every single new fossil we could unless those 2 are different. But we'll have to wait and see until after we clean everything. And I'll see you then. Uh-oh. So if we go by rank, it will show us everything we didn't know. We have Shan, Spinax, and V-Raptor. So we got all the heads. Goyle, however, we only got the head. So Goyle is level 2, while everyone else here is level 4. But that's fine because Goyle's job is to give a 30% buff to attack and literally nothing else. So we are rocking and rolling, and we're about to get into the story. I almost forgot. See these right here? These are rocks. They're destructible pieces of fuel, which will give you a little bit of money sometimes. Because this game requires money, it's kind of up in the air. If you want to grind those for money to get upgrades, do it while you're collecting fossils. If you break a couple to reach, just to push yourself over, just, use your own honor. Oh, look, we match. This girl knows how to dress. Shut up. Welcome to the story. We got scammed. This guy takes advantage of people wearing pink. And the police send us here to go fight the guy in arena combat. Us, a child who only just started fighting dinosaurs versus a guy who knows someone in the black market in which who can sell him dino metals. Luckily for us, this guy is a stooge, and this is also the only time you can fight in this Coliseum that isn't for a level up battle. So, how exactly we're doing this, I'm not entirely sure. But this will be another very easy fight. So that guy that we just fought essentially tells us the name of the guy he bought the metals from, and then we go to the gossip boy in the gossip hut, and he tells us where to find him, and shockingly, he's exactly in the same place that he was, and he wears red, not pink. So we have to kick his shins in. Rosie breaks the fourth wall, and then we get attacked by this squid-shaped man. And it's the first challenging fight of the whole run, because he's got 3 whole Vivisaurs, and yes, they're all level 1, that doesn't matter. It's 3 of them. That's dangerous, because when you knock out a Vivisaur, they get a lot of FP, which allows them to use stronger techniques, or at least get more attacks off per turn, and at a low level like this, where you're really only using 1 attack per turn, that can actually matter. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all, because we're just cool and good, and shit's not really going to start getting hard until about halfway through Chapter 2. When, all of a sudden, all of our Vivisaurs are capped at level 4, and we're starting to fight people with Vivisaurs at that same level. Now, at the end of this story, that we had to fight exactly 3 people. 2 people. We didn't even fight 3. We fought exactly 2 people. Now it is time for us to level up and start playing the game. And it's Wendy, the girl that told us to go to the cops. We fight her now. So I'm not entirely sure how poison works. I'm pretty sure it's a percentage of your health. So now that V-Raptor's gone, we should be safe, but there's a small chance that... Okay, that's not bad. Maybe it has to do with the amount of damage you get from... It has to be... I don't know how poison works. I'm not savvy on coding, so I'm not... That is the problem I had a lot the first time I Nuzlocke this game, is that Vivisaurs will sometimes just ignore who you have in front. So Goyo here being small, you think, what's the point of having a small Vivisaur? Well, the point is, every Vivisaur has their strengths and their weaknesses. Goyo is a tiny little baby and can barely punch a hole through a paper bag, but it is not drawn back from attacking long range. The side zones buff this front. The front doesn't do anything to the side zones. So if you have someone with long range like Goyo attacking the sides, he can just kill him. Goyle took as much damage as Spinax. If we lose Goyle, we're losing 30% of all of our damage. So we're not out of Shit's Creek, even though all of our boys are strong. Now we get to go to the second dig site, Knotwood Forest. Unfortunately, Knotwood Forest is kind of a jerk place because its main area is divided in half. So we can only dig up fossils in the part that we can get to when we first get there. And because it's not a separate zone, once we leave, we can't dig up fossils here anymore. Holt, what on earth are you doing here? Holt is a stanky little baby, and I despise him. Look at him. He's not even wearing pink. He's just telling us that the shop reopened, which means that we can now dig up fossil rocks and upgrade stuff. It's real cool and fun. So what we're going to do is we're going to spend our time breaking stumps, getting coins, and digging up as many fossil rocks as we can without getting too close to this, because once we do this, we're going to have to leave. So I just got ripped out of the zone without digging up any fossils. I'm going to make the ruling, I'm going to make it right now. If you don't dig up any fossil rocks the first time you go there, and you get forcibly removed, if you're going to get forcibly removed, and you didn't dig up any, you can dig them up the second time you go there. I'm going to make that rule right now. Put it on the rule boards. Stick it up there. Alright. We have officially blackmailed Dr. Diggins, and now we are in the dig site proper. We're not going to get taken out again since we didn't collect any fossils the first time we were here. Now we're going to collect our fossils. See, this is why we didn't dig up any fossils. In this front area, there were only 3 fossils. If that's all we got for this zone, I don't think we would have been able to win. Because this guy's probably about to kick my teeth in, because he has multiple typed Vivisaurs. And we have to hope that he doesn't take out Goyle or V-Raptor, or Spinax, but probably Goyle. He's probably going to go for Goyle if he was smart, because of type matchups. Because, of course, Earth is good against air. Because why is Earth good against air? I don't know why Earth is good against. Is it because like mountains and hills and stuff impact weather cycles? But you could say the same, that air erodes rocks and the earth and sandstone and such. And why is fire good against ground? I understand why water is good against fire. I don't understand why air is good against water. I don't know. I just like to think of it as colors. We got a Jewel Rock. So Jewel Rocks, you have to fight a guy to get, but if you clean them, you get money. And it's pretty much the only way to get consistently enough money to upgrade stuff. So we're gonna probably try to gamble on whether or not we're digging up duplicates of new fossils in order to take a Jewel Rock or 2 home to sell. And that seems to be the last fossil rock in this area. So we're going to go revive them all and sell the jewels, and then we're going to go ahead and take on the story and the Dig-a-Dig-a-Mid. Here we are, the Dig-a-Dig-a-Mid, or I guess Dig-a-Dig Village. These little freaks are human people. They're just gray for some reason. Alright, we've entered the first dungeon and we meet the BB Bandits. The evil villain corporation for the entire game. And we're just going to play the game now. It's Rex. Rex is probably one of the most iconic characters from this game. All the characters in this game are iconic for different reasons, but Rex has got to be one of them. Duo. Dog and man. He's got a very strong Vivisaur named Garchar, and Garchar is terrifying in its own right. So this is the difference between being level 4 with 1 part and being level 4 with 2 parts. You get way more stats from integrating a part than you do from just being that level. Because after every fight, you get an experience point, or 2 or 3 depending on who you fight. I'm pretty sure it's most of the time it's 1. And you can go with 1 part, you can get to max level with just fighting. But you're not going to get as many stats as if you actually integrate a fossil part. And now we're at the final boss of this dungeon, the Dig-a-Dig-a-Mid. It's Vivian, leader of the BB Bandit group of Snivels and Rex. I just remembered, we have to, after we're done this, before we can finish this chapter, we have to go back to Greenhorn Plains, dig up the fossils and sell them. But other than that, we're done. So all we have to do is beat her and then beat our level up battle. And we're right as rain. It's always unnerving to me when they decide to skip their turn. I know it's probably because their AI is making them do dumb things, but it's also because they can do stuff like that. This is the first Venusaur we fought that has 2 fossil pieces. And not only did it just do 27 damage, it also poisoned me. Not the biggest deal, like we're going to knock it out next turn, but still. Like, he's gonna take an amount of damage now. Oh, wait, never mind. We just win. We're just going to switch Spinax out to not take the poison damage, just in case this Lambio also knows some whack stuff. Like Lambio combo. That's what I didn't want Spinax to get hit by after he got hit by poison damage. Yeah. Yeah. What a nail biter. We almost lost S-Raptor. We honestly might have almost lost Spinax if I didn't switch him out. But we win because I'm cool and good at this game. Now we partake in the fight against Roxy Monte Carlo, Nevada Monte Carlo. Did I actually call her Foxy Cleopatra earlier? Yeah, that's not her name. Her name is Minnesota. Minnesota Guatemala. And she is somewhat scary because of this. And we're gonna really hope that she doesn't take out S-Raptor because Lexo can do some damage with poison. And this is the fight where stuff starts getting actually real. In fact, I'm pretty sure this Lexo is actually a higher level than our S-Raptor. We just have to hope he can take another. Okay, okay. Poison doesn't matter. He's getting switched out after this. I'm not going to say it's in the bag, but I will say that it is bag adjacent. Get S-Raptor out of there in case we need to move Spinax. Complete flat damage. Doesn't have any buffs. U-Raptor doesn't have any debuffs. And next turn, with the plus 30% to damage, I'm hoping he'll be able to take this out. Take this thing out. Not super happy about the poison that Spinax is going to have to take. That was a crit. Okay. Oh, but it didn't get poisoned. Hooray. We're half HP. As long as you take out the U-Raptor, I think we'll be fine. Because we can swap out next turn if we get poisoned. Cool. Crit. He's gone. I think this is now in the bag. We've moved from bag adjacent to in the bag. Okay, poison. So we're going to attack, hope it wins, hope it KOs in one shot, and if it doesn't, we're switching Spinax out of the front. Okay, we're switching Spinax out of the front. And we're going to attack with S-Raptor. And we're going to win Chapter 2. Bang. Huzzah, everyone clap. I just collected all of the fossils in Greenhorn Plains, Knotwood Forest, and the Digamid. Sold them all. Got a radar upgrade and the first fossil, not fossil chip, the fossil filter. Hopefully to maximize the amount of fossil rocks I can get at Rivet Ravine because it has some good boys and girls here. Also notably, we get to learn about colored fossil rocks, which, nope, I was wrong. He forces us over to talk to him, but we don't ever actually need to finish this, and there's absolutely no repercussions for this. So I'm going to go ahead and get every fossil rock on the top side of River Ravine, every jewel rock, everything I can, and I'm just going to go clean them. There is literally no reason to make them colored, because it does not matter what type they are. What we get is what we get. So I just lost Goyle. Megalo just decided to fully target him while I'm fighting the fossil rock. The fossil rock that you literally just saw me dig up. Nothing I could do about it. Switching him in wouldn't do anything. They just full targeted him, and now he's gone forever. First death of the run. One of the best Vivisaurs you can get early game. He's just gone now. So let's go team. He's going to be missed very dearly. I swear to God, if this knight just goes after S-Raptor, I'm going to be absolutely livid. He does not. We have just cleaned out all of Ravine's not cave portion. We got every fossil possible, both coatless parts, both megalo parts, both electro parts. Very good for us, but the loss of Goyle will lean heavily on my conscience. Let's go do story mode. Gonna meet Mr. McClunker here. He's just absolutely in a tizzy. And now we get to go find his things. But more importantly, we get to dig up more fossils. and we get to dig up cooler fossils. So let's go do that. All right. I have just finished collecting, selling, and cleaning all of the good old rocks from the cave portion of Rivet Ravine, and now we're going to tackle the story. I'm beyond peeved that Goyle has died, but I mean, it is what it is. We'll make it through it. Every fight that has S-Raptor is potentially scary because he is level 2, but he is also my only fire-type Vivasaur that is worth a damn. I did get Stigi, but Stigi is not even a glass cannon. He's like a glass slingshot. He can do some damage, but most likely he's just going to die right away. I usually don't do strategy when I play this game, but I think I'm going to try. So, for instance, by wasting this first turn doing nothing, not only do I build up FP, but I also, because I'm probably going to one-shot Stigi. So by doing that, next turn I can immediately put S-Raptor into the front, hoping that Patchy doesn't get a strong hit off on Electro or Megalo, but they're both stronger than S-Raptor, so despite not resisting, I think we should be fine. I'm relatively sure one of these guys took someone from me in my first Nuzlocke. Was it Hipsy? They might have been Hipsy. Did I get Hipsy? I did get Hipsy. Hipsy's one of those Vivasaurs that he's attacking S-Raptor because he's giving me 20% defense to Electro, but S-Raptor resists. So is it like oh God, is Stigi gonna attack up too? Shoot. God. If I switch you down and do your normal attack on Patchy, Stigi might... No, Stigi's still just going to attack forward. Because Stigi doesn't have any incentive to... I don't have any stat buffs, so he's just going to attack forward, and he's going to do the strongest attack. And Stigi's stronger in this one. I'm going to lose S-Raptor here. The AI in this fight is so bewildering. It really does, like, it makes me think, am I going to have to play this game with S-Raptors with Vivasaurs that just don't buff stats in any way? S-Raptor did nothing that fight. He was there to take out Patchy, but because he's just, like, level 2, he just dies. So fun fact about the cleaning hack, it also works for these minigames. With the exception of one, which you will always fail immediately because you're not supposed to actually clean it. You're supposed to destroy it. And you'll see it later, but it is very funny. Oh, I have to go fight Holt now. In case you forgot, Holt exists. Everyone loves Holt. He wears the colors yellow and black, like Bumblebee from a Transform. I don't remember if Holt has 3 Vivasaurs or not. I might get my absolute Tookus touched. Oh, cool, he only has 1 HP left. That means Parting Blow will take him out. This fight is so boring because Holt does not know how to fight. Hooray! I understand why they don't make all the Vivasaurs, like, why it is so much easier for you to level up than it is for everyone else to level up. It's because they want you to use your favorite Vivasaurs. They don't really want you to have, like, good team comp until much later in the game where you need to. They want you to enjoy the beginning of this game. Alright, I am going to switch out my team, and then I'm going back to fight the final boss. Don't forget, this is also my first time going to this dig site. So after I defeat them, so we're about to take out these bad boys again. Hit it! Rex's team is very confusing. Zyno cannot hit, he will always miss unless buffed. And Nodo is an absolute tank. And his team is just scary. That's a bad idea. We should put you in front. Put you on the side and just leave Spinax on the side too. Because I don't even think he has Garchar in the front when he first fight him here. He does, he puts Garchar in front. So as long as he doesn't beat the head, he might switch and just fight with Certeris. Him. That guy. So here's what's gonna nope, do not. We're going to Fiendish Ram, and depending on how much damage it does, we will immediately switch Electro out of the front. The Snivels is just a very strong boy. Why didn't I bring Lexo? Lexo has to take out him, the blue one. Cerato. Cerato? What is the actual dinosaur he's based off of? Oh, I might have done a major misplay here. Because Cerato's gonna go down. He's not going down. I critical hit it. He is going down. Garchar is coming up. Garchar is going to obliterate Stigi. Stigi's just too weak to take this. Oh god, I lost. Oh god. No! Stigi, you madman. You absolute monster. Quick, freak him out. Make him scared. So if you scare an opposing Venusaur, it just randomly removes moves they can use. And with low-level fights like this, sometimes they just won't be able to use any of their moves because they'll be scared for both of them. Or they'll be scared for the smaller one, and they won't be able to afford the bigger one. So you can just buy yourself turns. Alright, Stigi. Finish him off. Hooray! Stigi is my little man. And for some reason, after fighting Snivels, Vivian just doesn't want to fight you. So she just runs. You get the big man. Everyone loves the big man. Oh, I am allowed to dig fossils here. Well, let's go ahead and see what we can find. There's only like 4 fossils here. I'm screwed. Oh, goodness my gracious. I'm getting like 6 fossils. That's awful. McJunker, you've screwed me. I should have left and came back and there would have been more, but instead I just dug them up right away. Here we go. You know who. It's time to fight Holt again. Everyone loves Holt. He's our favorite character. And he has 3 Venusaurs this time. Hooray! Wow, we are kneecapping Tricera right off the gate. And he switches out immediately because he is a coward. We're free. Free as a bird. Free as dog water. Free as the smell of a fresh baked pie while you walk by your neighbor's window and it wafts out and it tickles your little nose. Yippee! We did it. We fought Holt. The penultimate fight. I forgot the word. I was going to say quintessential. That's not right. Come to think of it, Holt might be the guy you fight. No, you definitely fight either Snivels or Rex more. In fact, we fight his dad, Mick Junker. When I was younger, I didn't know he was wearing sunglasses. Oh, good googly moogly. Let's hope this goes well, because if we don't go well, I'm going to cry. What? Your lowest skill is over $100 to use? Okay. You're going to take the same hit you just took. This is why Arano is not better than Lexo. Arano can't do anything. Alright. You're gonna hit him hard as hell and then immediately switch out because you're kinda bad. Oh. We're fine. He dealt 90 damage and confused him. I'm going to immediately switch out because I'm scared of losing you. Arano is not good at this level. That's why he's not there. Okay, this is ideal. This probably isn't the best idea, but it's an idea. Yeah, definitely an idea. Because now he's confused. Ooh, that's dangerous. As long as he doesn't attack down, we should be fine. He's going to switch out. Wait, no, he doesn't have the chance to switch out. He does switch out because confusion just does whatever it wants. Why is he attacking down, you jerk? He says, hey, nice cool Venusaur you got. It'd be a shame if I went out of my way to kill it. No one's allowed to have Venusaurs from my secret dig site. It's only me. McJunker, you are a stain upon this island. You have monopolized that dig site for too long. I don't even know if this is going to do anything. It's resisted and from long range. Electro, this is going to do like 50, yeah, it did 14 damage. What a joke. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've officially defeated Chapter 3, and that puts us at about a fifth of the way through the game, and the easiest part of the game, and I've lost 3 goddamn Venusaurs already, so good for me.
Hello. It's been... time has passed since last time I played this. I don't think I even was starting to grow a beard, let alone with it. I took a bit of a break from this because I was almost positive it was impossible. Regardless of that fact, I continued playing it because I'm not a quitter. And I kind of regret it because at this point, I have lost because I grinded up all the Vivisaurs in Green Hill Plains, Knotwood Forest, Digga Mid, Rivet Ravine, and the mines. So I'm on to, I grinded them all up. You know, I didn't clean any of them. I sold them all and I bought some upgrades, I think. And just in like fighting the people that pop up for experience, I lost Electro, I lost Patchy, and I lost Lexo. Those are the 3 really good Vivisaurs, and I'm pretty sure my team right now is bad. Here I am, Bottoms Up Bay. I have to fend off sharks. I remember this being like almost impossible to lose unless one comes at you like face on. Nope, it's impossible to lose. I'm just goaded off and on the sticks. So why is it going after Shan here? It's gonna kill Shan on the next turn. Just because it's giving Spinax a 5% attack buff? I think I'm just gonna be like more or less unable to ever have anything buff me in the SZ. Which is like really dumb and kind of insulting. But it does make it easy in the sense that the Vivisaurs that don't give stat buffs are usually the heavy hitters. Because my brain knows no limits and I replay the same 6 games over and over again, earlier today I was thinking about other challenge runs for this, and the only 2 I could think of was playing with only being able to use fossils that you buy, and the second one was what if you only use the guys that can headbutt things real hard. Dude, these Jewel rocks are really driving me up a wall. Also, nice M-Raptor. Who doesn't love a good M-Raptor? I don't think when you attack from the SZ, your attacks can have any sort of secondary effect. I was wrong. We have gathered every single fossil. Dude, me and Rosie match. We look like we came from the same store. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm going to harvest all of these bad boys, and then I will tell you what they are. I am so beyond disappointed. Corona, 2 parts, no head. Elasmo, 2 parts, no head. Plesio, all 3 parts. Shoni, 2 parts, no head. Almost half the attack of Spinax. This is just saying how overpowered Spinax is, but keep in mind, if Spinax is in front, they're not gonna go for Spinax, they're gonna try to kill Plessy. So the only thing I can do with Plessy is put it in front and watch it get mangled because he has 10 defense. I might be over-exaggerating here, but I'm pretty sure Plessy is going to die a horrible, terrible death. I'm gonna change the name of this team. Termites doesn't make much sense anymore. I'm gonna cross my fingers real hard and hope that Plessy doesn't die in its first fight, but I have a sneaking suspicion it will. Time to dig up things here in the ship and eventually talk to Mr. Ghosty McGhostface. I guess I should call him Ghosty McGhostbeard. I think if Captain Woolby... I forgot to sell my shit! Damn it! Oh, God, that means I just nerfed myself out of almost a third of my case. Shit. Okay, well, I tell you what. If we run out of space in our stack, we will sell the fossils, and then we will sell the jewels, last case scenario. But that was a huge blunder. You notice how Rosie never digs up any fossils? It's because she's not on the same grind that I am. She doesn't care as much. Dude, if there are no jewel rocks on this whole ship, I will squee. The time period that we do currently. There are jewel rocks on this ship. I'll tell you what, I don't know if it's possible, but if Spinax ever dies, I think we just have to, like, reset. Now, let's just cross our fingers and hope really, really hard that Elasmo doesn't choose to kill Stigi. Alright, cool, it chose to kill Stigi! Why is it... Oh my god, this is so annoying. Oh, and it's long range too, so there's nothing I can do about it. As long as they can't two-shot me, I think we're fine, because right now I got the Spinax Bite, Spinax combo. Go figure. Alright, team attack book. Team attack book. Now I can use team skills. If I have a team of all air types, I should be able to use a team skill that is all air types. Holt. Holt, I could eat your arm for dinner and still be hungry. I hate that boy. All right, back on the double disappointment train. Onyx, we did not get the head. Oh, hold on, let me go to the, there we go. Onyx, 2 body parts, no head. Django, just the body. I kind of expected that, he's rare. So, we got a Seismo tail somehow. He's like the Giga Rare one that you can't get until way later in the game. We already know we had 2 Shoni parts. We got all 3 parts of Futabi, so Futabi's gonna be on the team. That's cool. M-Raptor, all 3 M-Raptor parts. Bad news about M-Raptor. M-Raptor is weaker than Plesio. Wait, no, Plesio has 5. No, it has 10 defense. It has 9 defense. It's even less defensive, and it gives 35% bonus to the AZ, which means the second it touches battle, it's going to be annihilated. It's my favorite character, Nicholas Nacholas. Yes, give me the beard ribbon that you didn't earn. See, isn't it great coming back to these areas and knowing with all of your bones that you don't need to like worry about a thing. You don't need to worry about digging up new fossil rocks. You don't need to worry about anything. You just need to be able to punch a dog in the nose as hard as you physically can. I'm scared. I'm scared of this fight. This is one of 5 really hard fights coming up, especially since my team comp isn't great. Luckily, his team level is still overall pretty low, but Xenoblade Chronicles X, or whatever that red one's name is, physically can't hurt me if it gets in front without an accuracy buff. Cool. That is arguably a worst case scenario. I think that's awful. That's terrible. Perfect. All right, you know what? We're actually good here for a second. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and just Shanfang. We're going to switch out. We're going to Spinax Fang. And the next turn, we're going to combo whatever comes in and kill it. Never mind, we're going to Fang normally, like a normal human person. We're going to Megalo Bite. Nodo gives a 90%. Thank God Nodo is useless. Oh my God, did you see the fear on my face? I thought Spinax was about to die. Just go ahead and combo it. I want it to die. Good game, Rex. You just gave me a mini heart attack. Do you think it's because they were really trying hard to figure out, like, how do we make these characters dance when they only have, like, 6 points of articulation? And some dude was like, what if we just make them, like, literally wiggle a little bit? And someone was like, perfect. And they're like, well, it's not really a dance. They're kind of just shaking their hips. And like, yep, that works. I think this is going to be our lineup and hope that it targets Nassar for just long enough for us to kill it with... Oh, that's not going to work at all. Oh, but it takes 400 FP? Are you... Oh, that one only takes 130. Okay. That one only takes 100. 40 damage on everybody every turn. But I think once somebody dies, I think I lose the chance to get it. So I think, well, you're long range, so you can attack from anywhere. So I think this is the way to go, because it's going to attack Nassar first, and that's fine, because Nassar's, and if he has like a bunch of grass types, not grass types, air types, we might have to switch this up, but I think this is what's going to function. I have no way of proving if this is going to work or not. This might be the place where I wipe. I just know he has a Garchar that's going to, oh shit, he has a Goyle. That's why his Garchar hits so hard. He doesn't have a Goyle. Thank God. He also doesn't have an air type, so this should work. He's going to lead with you, and you two are going to be the side wings. You're not going to be a problem. You're not going to be a problem. He has 162. All right. We're going to see how this goes. If I wipe here, I wipe here. We haven't had the best of luck. If this is where attempt 1 ends, this is where attempt 1 ends. This is for the sake of knowledge. I need to learn how these team attacks work, because there's no way I'm going to be able to do function. I go first? Wait. 180. Where's my team attack? Where's my team attack? I don't get a team attack? So they're all water type. Oh, I'm losing this battle so hard. I am going to get obliterated. What are you doing? What is a... No. What are you... What is that Futabi doing? Critical? Okay. Once I take out his Garchar, I can switch into Plesio, I think. Well, it's only gonna be using Winding Snap still. But, oh shoot, but they can both hit me now, can't they? I don't want to end my turn. I want to get you out of harm's way. Please don't kill Plessy. And okay, it didn't kill Plessy. It can't use Steer the Storm again. Broadside. Oh shoot, I'm excited. Oh, Plessy's gone. I can Steer the Storm now. One shot, let's go. And Nassar just has to do literally anything. We win! Okay, and we only lost... I'm sorry about that, I threw you on the floor. We only lost Plessy. All in all, not the worst thing in the world. I love how Holt just hangs out in the hotel now. He's like, yeah, my dreams were crushed one too many times. And I literally just felt my heart sink into my stomach because I have to fight Vivian now. And I might just lose. Excuse me, miss. You're blocking the elevator. Move, cuck. Okay. Ah, oh, man. I really don't want to bring Spinax into this, but Spinax would be a better... Oh, I don't feel good about this. We won the last one. I have faith we can win this one. Okay, shit has already hit the fan. Oh, never mind. We're literally totally fine. Hatrino doesn't have a high enough attack stat to hurt us. Okay. Hatrino goes down. Easy breezy, beautiful. Cover girl. This might be a bad idea, but I think Megalo can take it. Oh, it just went for now. Okay, Nassar's out. Okay, good, great googly moogly. Shit. Nassar's out and Megalo doesn't hit that hard. Wait, hold on. You can Steer the Storm. You are long range, so it won't be impacted. It has way lower defense. Megalo Bite should just be able to take it out. Yes, perfect. Oh, thank God it didn't poison. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and Winding Snap. Oh man, we are free as a bird. Ooh, but it doesn't matter. Oh, it doesn't matter because you're dying this turn. Let's go. Oh my God. We're gonna go ahead and do this. Oh, see that flash right there? That means that they can use team attacks. I'm pretty sure. We need to... Oh, it's gonna be so nuts. This is gonna suck super hard. Yeah, you look real cute, but it actually... That bow didn't make you look masculine. See, I know a thing or two about wearing pink. Look at my character. I'm decked out in pink. Let's see if we can do this. Okay, nice. We're just gonna go ahead and hit it with a combo just to get rid of it. I'm just going for M-Raptor. That's what I wanted. I wanted you to be a meat shield. I'm sorry that that's the way it's gonna work out, but that's what I wanted. Okay, this is great. Okay, M-Raptor's gone. I couldn't care less, because now I can just get 2 turns of big nasty dumps right in a row. 80's gonna leave me with 50. So yeah, that'll leave me with enough for a combo next turn. Poisonous Assault doesn't deal damage. You're dead. Easy peasy. All I lost was M-Raptor, who I knew was gonna be useless. Yes, I might have lost 1 Vivasaur per battle, and that's not at all a viable strategy to play this game with long term. But look at it this way. I still have my Spinax and my Megalo. A long boy. We got the long boy. I love these things. I'm starting a Minecraft server, and I know for a fact I'm going to be building these things all over the place. Speaking of, I'm going to be playing on that Minecraft server. And if you guys are cool enough, and you can convince me of it, well, I might just extend a warm welcome to some of my coolest subscribers. Anyway, I have to go fight level up battles, and I kind of don't want to do that right now, so I'm going to wait till later. So if I remember correctly, 2 preliminaries and a final. So we have to get through 3 battles, and we only have 7 Vivasaurs that are level 4 or higher. So we can lose 1 Vivasaur per preliminary, but we only have 2 Vivasaurs that aren't air type. We've got the 5 on our team, and then we've got Coatless and V-Raptor. So there's a solid chance we don't make it. Oh, never mind. All right, let's try not to lose the challenge right here. Yep, all grass type. So you're not going to touch the field, and you're not going to touch the field because we want to have team attack. Oh, they're also going to be going to spam team attacks. Wait, but we know Ruin Beam is weak. I think we use Spinax, take out Elasmith, and then we go for team attack strat. Yeah, we're winning this. Maybe we're not winning this. If he can just use that every turn. Wait, why didn't he use it? I'm perplexed. What? Does Parting Blow give them a huge attack up? What just happened? How did they take out Spinax? What? Not my boy. I don't even know if it's... I don't even get any new fossils except for at the BB base next time. And I have to fight, like, I have to fight Rex and Snivels and Vivian in a row to reach all the fossils. I'm not going to be able to recover from this. Man, oh god, that's why I'm not doing anything. It's because M-Raptor gives him a 35% attack bonus and a 15% defense bonus. Take it out. Oh, thank god. Okay, so we don't need to worry about, oh my god. If he still has Parting Blow, okay, how much damage? Oh no. If we get poisoned, we lose. Shanshan's so weak. He's gone. He's out. The poison doesn't matter. He's just dead. Shanshan, darling. I don't... M-Raptor's weak, but Elasmith is giving it a boosted defense. Oh no. I lose. Oh, because if he gets poison... If this doesn't take me out outright, the poison will. I can't switch her out, and she can't attack twice. That's only like 30 damage, but like... God damn! I lost. I lost to Nicholas Nacholas. Well, see you next time. I just got murdered.